George. George was the son-in-law of my friend in the Lions Club. He had congestive heart failure and was failing a little every few days. I was visiting George for about 4 hours a day for a week, which gave me a good chance to become familiar with his hopes, fears, and interests. He was a proud, competent man who was fiercely independent and chafed at being weak and helpless. On my second night, when family and friends had gone home, George asked me if I believed in that life-after-death stuff. I have been asked that question before, so I knew what was coming. Like so many people at the end of life, that thought is in the minds of so many patients. I replied as before, that I believe with all my being there is life after death. Then the further questions come as to why, and so on. We talked on this for nearly 3 hours before George fell asleep. The following night, he brought it up as soon as I came in. I read to him from the hospital Bible several verses that claimed, "Anyone who calls upon the Lord shall be saved. Then, whosoever will may come." And then the well-known verse of John 3:16. I am very careful to never ever mention denomination, only Bible verses that are in all churches' Bibles. He found it hard to believe that there was nothing more than just believing. I told him, that's why it's called faith. He was just lost in thought for a long time, saying, I am afraid, Bernie, and I want to believe. I assured George that is all it takes, and you will be with God. The next night, when all were gone, he told me, I believe, Bernie. I can see your confidence and faith, and I am sure now I will be okay. He shook my hand but did not let go, so I sat on the bed and told him I was so happy for him. He was smiling and at peace, but failing so badly. George awoke at about 4 a.m., and I knew from his breathing his life was nearly over. He smiled and called me his special friend, looking right through me. His last words were, "Oh my, how wonderful, and stopped breathing. I wonder what he saw. I wonder at his peace and lack of fear. We know so little. After all these years, I still don't handle it well. I would like to think I am strong, but this precious moment still devastates me."